Hey Hollywood daters, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving deep into a topic that has captivated tabloids, fueled endless memes, and kept us all guessing for decades. The epic, often enigmatic, dating life of one of Hollywood's biggest stars, Leonardo DiCaprio. From Titanic heartthrob to Oscar-winning environmentalist, Leo has been a consistent fixture in cinema. But parallel to his storied career runs an equally storied romantic history, primarily defined by one consistent type, the supermodel. Grab your popcorn, because this is going to be a wild ride through the hearts, breakups, and enduring mystery of Leo's love life. Before he was Leo, the global superstar, he was still making waves. Even in his younger years, a pattern was starting to emerge. Back in the mid-90s, after roles in What's Eating Gilbert Grape and Romeo plus Juliet launched him to fame, Leo was already linked to some notable names. Think Bridget Hall in 1994, one of his very first reported model girlfriends. Then there was a brief but memorable link to supermodel Naomi Campbell in 1995. While they insist they were just friends, the rumors were undeniably potent. This was the early foreshadowing of what would become a defining characteristic of his dating portfolio. But it was in the late 90s, post-Titanic phenomenon, that Leo truly became the model magnet. His star power was off the charts, and with it came the heightened paparazzi interest in his romantic entanglements. And that's when we meet one of his longest and most iconic relationships. Gisele Bündchen. For many, she was the one that got away. From 2000 to 2005, Leo and Gisele were the golden couple. He was arguably the biggest movie star on the planet, and she was the highest-paid supermodel. They graced red carpets, attended NBA games courtside, and even posed for iconic Vanity Fair spreads. They were inseparable, the picture of Hollywood glamour. Their relationship spanned some significant years for both of them. Gisele's meteoric rise and Leo cementing his status with films like Gangs of New York and The Aviator. They were open about their love, and it felt serious. So serious, in fact, that many speculated an engagement was on the horizon. But alas, even golden couples can tarnish. In 2005, after 5 years, they called it quits. Gisele later spoke candidly about their breakup, hinting at lifestyle differences and her own journey toward a healthier, more environmentally conscious life, a path Leo would later passionately embrace himself. It seems the timing just wasn't right for them to settle down. Hot on the heels of Gisele, Leo wasted no time in finding his next serious relationship, again with a supermodel. Bar Raffaele. Their on-again, off-again romance spanned roughly 6 years, from 2005 to 2011. This was another significant chunk of Leo's life, and for a while it seemed like Bar might be the one to finally get him to walk down the aisle. They traveled the world, were photographed extensively, and appeared to have a genuine connection. The media, of course, went into overdrive with engagement rumors every few months. They took a brief break in 2009, only to reconcile, fueling hopes that they were truly meant to be. But by 2011, after a long and public journey, they officially parted ways for good. So, 2 long-term supermodel relationships, both ending without a ring. A pattern was not just emerging, it was becoming a fully fledged characteristic of Leo's romantic choices. After Bar, the model girlfriend trope for Leo became almost a running joke, but also a fascinating observation. He dated a succession of beautiful, successful, and often much younger models, generally in their early to mid-20s. We saw relationships with Blake Lively in 2011, a slight departure from the model-only rule, as she's an actress, but still very much a Hollywood IT girl. Their fling was short but highly photographed. Erin Heatherton from 2011 to 2012. Tony Garn from 2013 to 2014, Kelly Rohrbach in 2015, Nina Agdal from 2015 to 2016. Each relationship typically lasted about a year or two, followed by a quiet breakup, and then a new model would appear on his yacht or at a bike riding outing. It was almost clockwork. The media's fascination grew, and so did the internet's obsession with his age gap relationships. So, what is it about Leonardo DiCaprio that keeps him in this cycle? Why the consistent preference for young models? Is he truly the eternal bachelor, or is he just searching for something he hasn't found? One thing is clear. Leonardo DiCaprio's dating life will continue to be a source of endless fascination. He maintains a fierce privacy, rarely speaks about his relationships, and lets his actions, or lack thereof, speak for themselves. Will he ever truly settle down? Will he ever marry? Will the 25-year rule eventually be broken, or does it simply represent the age range he finds most compatible with his lifestyle? What do you think, Hollywood daters? Is Leo ever going to find his long-term partner, or is he destined to be Hollywood's most eligible and forever dating bachelor? Let me know your theories in the comments below. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Leo's love life, make sure to hit that like button, share with your friends, and definitely subscribe to Hollywood Dating for more exclusive celeb scandals and love stories. We'll see you in the next video.